Hey my beautiful friends, it's Lexi Bandit in 2013. I am about 6 weeks post-op, 6 weeks in like a couple of days. Um, I went to my doctor yesterday and let me give you numbers. My highest weight was 288.6. Yesterday I went to go see my doctor and I was at 267.6. So I have finally broken that. I was stuck for a few weeks between 272 to 272, actually 269, and I'm past that. So yay. They did give me a fill. This is my second fill. My first fill was, I'm sorry guys if I get you dizzy, I'm on my phone. My first fill, originally in my band, day of surgery, they put 5 cc's in my 10 cc band. And I went about 2 weeks ago and they put in additional 0.5 cc's. So it put me at 5.5 cc's in my band. Well, I was able to eat everything, like everything, anything, big bites, not thinking about chewing. So my fill didn't do anything for me. And they normally, everybody that I've known that has gotten fills, they usually say it takes a couple of fills to actually feel some sort of restriction. And it did. It took me my second fill. I got additional 0.4 cc's, which puts a total of 5.9 cc's in my band. And I finally have like that full sensation. Like I went out to eat today and I had some chicken, mole, and some beans and very, very, very little rice because I was afraid to eat the rice. And they normally serve like maybe like three ounce pieces of chicken, maybe a little bit smaller, and they served 2 of them though, and I was only able to eat one when normally I could eat my full plates, rice, beans, salad, and lick my plate if I wanted to. I don't do that, but anywho, yeah, so I only ate one piece of chicken. I did eat most of my beans, and like I mentioned, I picked up my rice, but it just, I'm afraid that it would get stuck, so I kind of did without it, and I was fine. So I'm happy with my fill so far. It's only day 2. We'll see, hopefully it stays like this. I wouldn't mind not going with, without a fill for a while. What else has been going on? Couch to 5K. This is my week 2 of Couch to 5K, and I do like it. However, I mentioned it to my doctor that I was running, and she wasn't happy with that. She does not want me running. She says that right now, because I am heavy, running is normally for someone who is pretty much maintaining their weight. I am trying to lose, and according to her, what she was saying was that your body, when your pulse rises, it does something to your body which pretty much puts your body in like panic mode and starts, it doesn't burn off your fat. So I'm going to call it on my Couch to 5K, the running part of it. And I'm just going to continue to walk. I'm going to walk at a fast pace because I have a goal, and my goal is within the 9 weeks to be able to do a 5K without, feeling like I'm going to pass out or have a heart attack by the end of it. So I'm going to continue to go with the 5K, the Couch to 5K. I'm just not going to jog. I'm going to try to like walk maybe at a higher incline. I don't know. I'm going to go back to the gym today, so I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet. So, but I was kind of disappointed. Another thing is they put me on medication for the PCOS, the polycystic ovary syndrome. Like I mentioned in my last video, probably a couple of my videos I do have polycystic ovaries, which, normally I don't have a menstrual cycle, and then it'll pop up like, hey, and then it's a horrible menstrual cycle. So for that week, I'm just in a lot of pain. So they put me on metformin, I believe, which is normally used for a diabetic. I'm not diabetic, but apparently it'll balance out my hormones and hopefully I'll start, my doctor says, that I may start losing more weight, from, my goal is about 2 pounds a week, realistically speaking. And she says that I may start losing some weeks more than that, mainly because of my being on the medication. So I'm excited about that. So I've kind of, I don't know what it is. Like, I kicked myself in the ass. I had been in a little slump for a little while, and my weight had kind of just was there. Family, it was just so much drama. Not so much drama, just so much stress going on in school, and it was just so much. And I kind of decided that I'm just going to think positive and, just go on. I can't let all this, like, the stress of my family and school and work, and I can't let that get to me. Like I mentioned, I have a goal that I want to reach by my 30th birthday, and I'm going to reach it. So if it has to, I have to change certain things in my life, and I'm willing to do it. So that's that. Couch to 5K. Back to that. So I was texting, my ex was texting me, and he was like asking me like how my weight loss was going. And I mean, my ex is a great guy, so I don't want to make this video about him, but he's a really great guy. Just, we were not at the same level, I guess. Relationship wise, I wanted to be in one. He really didn't want to, but he's not willing to let me go, so we'll see. However, he was asking me, he was curious about my weight loss, and I let him know, how much I've lost, and that I had started the Couch to 5K, and he showed interest. So I went for it. I, mentioned, how about you start it with me? He actually said okay. At first, no. At first, he was like, well, I don't know, because I'm kind of lazy. And I basically told him, well, maybe this is time to get out of that funk. So he showed a little interest, and I went like full force with it. So he started it. I'm so proud of him. He's not a thin guy, but he's not like a really, really big guy. If you're on my Facebook, you've seen pictures of him. And but I'm extremely proud of him because he's doing it, and whether it's even just walking, I'm still proud of him. He's putting he's exercising now, which is great. I think it's easier to be in a relationship or have that common interest, or I'm sorry, it's easier to be in a relationship if you have that common interest. Like, I am, on a healthier path, like my eating wise, and he's still the same. Exercising, and if he's still the same, we don't have that interest. And I spend a lot of my week planning my exercising, my food, and so I want him to kind of like, if he's not going to change his eating habits, fine. Eventually, I think he will, seeing that I am. But just the fact that he's exercising now, I love it. But so that's that. It gives me that extra boost. And then, of course, my friends, they've always been a part of this, and have really pushed me to exercise and eat healthy, or so I'm happy about that. Another thing is I gave up drinking. Okay, on St. Patty's Day, I went out and I had 4 Dos Equis. 4. Not light beers, Dos Equis, which have a ton of calories. And they weren't the regular 12-ounce cans, they were the 16-ounce cans. However, I didn't finish them, but I pretty much, like, I probably left, like, very little. So, and then the same day, because I'm not eating as much, I got drunk really fast. And I ate a burger. Yeah. Not the full burger, half of the burger, but still, it was a burger. So I'm not drinking anymore. I'm giving up drinking for at least, I'm going to give it a good month, because realistically, Fiesta is a month away. And during Fiesta, pretty much all you do is drink and eat. So I am going to not drink, and hopefully by the time Fiesta comes, you know, I won't have that urge. I know if I continue to drink by Fiesta, I'm going to overdo it. So I'm going to go drinking for the next month and see where it is, you know, see where I am weight-wise, and who knows, I may be happy with my numbers that I don't want to have another drink. So, but yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to check in, let you know where I am, and there's a lot of you who got banded recently, so congrats. Welcome to the loser's bench, and I wish you all the best. And for my accountability partners, Amy and Sarah, thank you very much for being there. But I guess I'll end my video. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye.